dumelang ko gae mo. Le sharp ke so a se le mmerekong ke lockdown. Today normally re dia so re broadcaster ka di Sunday, but today ke Monday. Re checka di schedule tsa batho ba rena. Today ke tsere bafana ba ka mo. And thanks a lot mo Joburg Theatre. Thanks a lot for Joburg Theatre or Air First Space se mamotla for Black Excellent. Before re tlo bolela ka taba tsa di funding later on. Ke tsere bafana ba ka ba ithumo. Ke nya gore le ke tlhaloso re ke na bomang. Ga ke nya go bolela maka ya le bona ke di entrepreneurs. Le le re ba ka inspire o mongwe a leng go gae. So e re ke thome ka ladies first. Le kae marena? Shop. Can you just tell our viewers who are you?
My name is Tsepiso Sivisi, Kitswa Kwatema Springs. That's in the far east of Johannesburg.
Just in case someone
Kinali 35.
Busy was layer ko Instagram.
Kinali 35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when up
Lebitsola ka ke Nkosinathi Zwane from Kwatema Springs, Far East Rand.
Oh, okay.
Ke na le 24.
24 wa 24 years ona mo ka 24 years o busy o submita na le di demo tsa mapiano re modimo o tswaletse kantle. You can still do something else. So le disciplines or le kopani bang or for le torment le leona today.
Re kopane tseleng Jenny yana entrepreneur.
La jola ore o tha. Oh, okay.
I know ibile se ke bona as my younger brother, so
okay.
Yeah.
It's possible o tloela motho ntle le o nyakana le marao ke re ke ba gale go because ba nna a go no skima motho la bereka as a business partner wa mosadi o le monna every time le thuba o mola wa ba thushi ba bereka so le kopane jwang
Nati utlileli abutori mtsang Kijeri, batlile as a company, Thugs of Comedy. Ne batlile batlompotsa just to pitch about marketing online on Facebook, who berekisha di comedic videos.
Yeah.
So kileka berekisha di services tabona, but on top of that, ilara former a friendship, and we've just been going Rebecca.
So lead business partner.
We're business partners.
Oh, okay. Lead as business partners.
Now I own the Mwari Pizza House, so it's a pizza shop, ailing based in Kwatema, and then Nati does PR and marketing, and that's what he does for the business.
So Papa, we no specialize like PR and marketing.
Yes. Kinali company, Msindo Innovation Hub.
Yeah.
Redira PR, marketing and concept development.
Oh, okay. So when I'm put utomile guy this thing ning the pizza and like motono le kana lo yena no thoma wela di pizza out of kara di kota tse di kaka go kati wena wa kgetha di pizza e thomile ning business ya di pizza
business e thomile ka October 2018
yeah.
You know, like a lot of young people I think out there where you've not mereko, you're trying your best and nothing is working. So now with two of my other sisters I decided but next time I could say anything, it's only everyone you know. So we just wanted to do something different. Even like pizza, so it worked for me. So we just searched on Google, on YouTube, write Twitter how to make it, and that's how we were able to do it.
Through Google, we just call on.
No, not at all. No. The only experience I've ever had that pizza go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Hey, give talk boyfriend. Pizza shem. So okay, the ingredients, the formula, because you know, renal access ya internet, but the user phone lo chedi wrong. Because phone which are there on the internet.
Yeah.
So you don't need to go to school or do pizza. So it's originally from
Italy.
From Italy.
Yeah, it's original from Italy. You know, so why should we, you know, I mean, school is a good thing. People must go to school. But I feel that what's more important than school is to get these skills. You know, as batu because the country and so it's just we tutor, learn the information, learn from other people by dirang, and then but the information is there if wainyaka. Yeah.
So what was the difficult part of my business? Did you really no need equipment, no need for Toma business?
I think with food it's not as it's not like engineering or anything. So for Rona the coming together. The challenge was at the time we didn't have money, coming together and putting together money to buy the ingredients.
Yeah.
But once we did that, as long as we had an oven in the house, that's all we needed. Wabo. So Nerbergsha oven, I could it's a 2-plate.
Yeah,
that small oven. That's what we did. My grandmother's garage, and that's where we started operating. So initially we didn't sell it; we just gave it to people so that
for taste,
and then
and that cost money. No?
That cost money. Cost money. So we did that for about 3 weeks, close to a month, and then after that we were confident. Or okay, now we have something that people can be able to buy. Yeah.
So what's so special about your pizza? Because what's that selling point about your pizza? If anyone can do a pizza.
If anyone, someone was saying pizza is pizza. Pizza is pizza. Soft drinks is soft drink, but there's only Coke, So Rona, with the way that in which we do it, we use very fresh ingredients. We are very strict about that. Number 2, we use flavors that no one else uses. We use flavors that black people enjoy and that they identify with. So Ornali pizza, we've got your margaritas, your bacon and what your bacon, chicken and mushroom, we've got those, but we've got distinct flavors and tastes that only you can find Komwari, which is acha pizza. We've got a kota pizza, we've got a Jamaican pizza, which is we sprinkle spice, some weed. We've got one with Russians, we're coming up now with mohodu. So we're coming with flavors that black people know and they like eating.
Okay, but I'll say to kota pizza because kota negra na kota kinana boroto, kadi chips. Kota pizza is one kota pizza.
So kota pizza, it's got that fresh dough, the marinara sauce, the Italian sauce, and then kodimu rebea, the toppings that you would find kokoteng. So we've got Russian, we've got special, we've got the chipsy, and we've got cheese. So sauces. So it's got a nice flavor. Pizza the chips, ribisa shasha. So we've got just nice township flavors, African flavors, and we mix them with a lot of European flavors. So we find a middle ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then why that name?
The Mwari is originally a Shona name.
I hope I still Kopanchi say name like that, the middle part. What's it business? So Mwari, no, Elme Chokomama.
Not at all. Mwari is it. If I have to simplify it, I would say the source of creation, God.
Wow.
Kamaku, whatever, an African deity. So it basically means God. It's a Shona word. It comes from Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's what Mwari means.
So, okay. So I live in Zimbabwe.
Not at all.
Or did you just Google the name or no?
No. I actually... My son's father is from Njelele, which is in Venda, which is quite close to Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I'm from Limpopo.
And so we have a few friends that are around there. And I love the Shona culture. I love, the people there. I have a few friends from there, so yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few friends. Well, not few, but there's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they're very interesting. George, my friend George, how are you doing, George? Got a friend called George Kuda. He's a comedian. He's from Zim. Yeah. So George, I hope I say hi, George. No, le now sitting in Popori. Won't put it. Chat right in the Queen. Okay. On a serious note, so from 2008 up until now, the growth of business
from 2018, there's been a huge growth. Loruna, I think.
I get to from Costo for no leader.
No, we've got a big oven, a Riberekishang. Renali, 2 people that we've got on a permanent basis. So from not knowing how to make it to being able to employ Batubabang all under the age of 35 and both breadwinners. So for us, we can see the growth, definitely. We can see we have a guy, he goes by the name Kabza Gohad. He's a self-taught chef, style. And he's also, he believes in the vision. So we are growing, other people are growing through us. The product itself, Inesi, the way that it is now, it was very, very different. So we can already see the difference from then until now. So there's been a lot of changes. We've been able to also, in the journey, be able to do things like have a proper kitchen setup, which is what we did initially in garaging.
Yeah.
So what we've done, room ailing next to the garage, we've turned it into a proper kitchen. So things like that. There's been a lot of growth in a space of close to 2 years now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And what's so important to have a PR in your business?
You can't do it if people don't know, they can't buy.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's important. But one thing that helped us a lot is we focused haholo on social media, because but that's already phone, and we can't afford to put an ad, go billboarding or anything like that.
Yeah. And I've realized something: you can't do everything. If you are a creator of something, somewhere on a little weak point, like labor music, you can't produce and even submit the mixtape radio. You need that person to do that, because strength is out.
Yeah.
As when maybe good at the pizza, then papa otaka marketing and PR. And you will already deliver la deliver kokasi no.
Lu deliver around Kwatsaduza, which is Kwatema Tsakani to Duza. Reberiksha the local taxis, those are the ones we have relationships Lubona, and then they help us. Riketa Miracle as well.
Yeah. So Ali, sometimes pas kasiki kasi pas bo duduza kwa. Dina luno sifite mara sali mutwa order ya sifite duduza giduduza arabeleze. So Papa, are you guys working on maybe an app your order for kokasi?
Definitely, it's one of the things in the pipeline, I think, in terms of we're thinking long term.
Yeah.
So for now, it's been trial and error. I feel like the next coming years, we are coming with heat, we are coming with fire, because we want to be the star pack, if I can say, of Ekurhuleni.
Are you an influencer?
No, I'm a PR guy.
So okay, for you as a PR guy, do you sometimes the influencer?
Definitely. I feel like now influencers have a voice in terms of social media and influencing people. So compared
to the influencer, because I but then the next thing I regain an influencer because I'm follower, because Babonile route, then the next thing no, I'm an influencer, guys. You can, but I do inbox, then get check the profile. I be moto because but bago social media, Instagram and Twitter. Onya go na baba barekisha ka madala site. Ubona kamya paru mara mutware ki influence. And some people, they worked hard for their numbers on social media, but they work hard for their numbers too. One day as we are like an influencer. So now what's your strategy?
So we try to look at the core value of the business.
Yeah.
And whoever aligned to needs to be aligned to ourselves in terms of what we're trying to build. So we can't be every day. So and now we align to someone who's pro against that, has a different agenda. So we try and get creatives, musicians, people who we think will align in terms of when we have creative events, in terms of building traction and the buzz around the business. So the alignment needs to speak to our values as the business.
Okay, and because you are willing to help upcoming business people like you, and the upcoming how do you deal with that?
So we need, I think the number one thing is mental liberation, Sometimes we've been conditioned to think we are not powerful. So what I've realized working with the township, I'm more passionate about the township a lot. Yeah. So I call myself the township hustler. I'm basically a connection between big brands and small businesses. So what I think the township, we are powerful. A black man on its own, this skin, the melanin on its own is powerful. The sooner we realize that nothing was created without a black man.
Yeah.
That's where we need to start. If we can let a man to believe himself that he's powerful, he can't be stopped by anything. As black people, we just need to rise. Start where you are. Leave the complaining, leave government, leave as if you are the one.
Yeah.
Who needs to something. Start something while you know the bigger vision is this, but start somewhere. It will all connect.
Yeah.
Let's stop complaining. Let's stop using the apartheid card. Let's just start. Start. If you're not E1, do it to build the 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So we need to just start. But if you're year in, year out, we're not starting anything, we'll always be in the same position.
Okay.
That's what I think could help now.
Oh, okay. So if even though Abana Challenge was starting small business, Lena, as your PR company, you can help them.
Yes, we can help them. So what I've done, I have a couple of mentors. So me, I like sharing information. The one thing about black people, we don't like to share information.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a problem. It is like actually a weakness to us. So we need to share information. Now share information, Lena. It's not like you are losing anything.
Yeah.
So it's me empowering you. And what's nice about a black person, when to empower one, he empowers another.
Yeah.
It's in us, that Ubuntu element. So I feel like when you have information, give someone else information, even if it's not benefiting you. Don't want to always benefit.
Yeah.
So I do help where I can. If I can't, I refer to people who can help you.
So Unalu Moonlight as a poet, it when coming to black issues, over very and passionate about them. They come from the heart. Or we know what you mean.
So the one thing is, I love writing. I'm not a poet. I love writing.
Yeah.
A lot. I love writing. I love curating stories. So I'm passionate about the black man. Simple. I'm passionate about how we can use indigenous things to now. How we can take teachings from olden and modernize them to benefit us. Because all the solutions are with us. We don't even need to look. We don't even need anything. Everything.
And what do you think young people are doing wrong?
So one thing we do is our habits, number one.
Yeah.
We need to watch our habits, discipline, and being focused. And a lot of it has to do with prayer. I feel like you can separate these things. Once you're disciplined, once you know what you want, what are your values, what you stand for.
Are you born again?
Of course.
When did you die? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we need that prayer.
Yes. We need it a lot.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. It helps a lot. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe there's a divine intervention, but you just need that prayer element. It edifies your vision. It edifies whatever you're trying to build. Yeah. And it continuously working, whatever is happening, continue to harness the craft. Continue to seek better. Dream. If you're dreaming about going to Dubai, dream. The dream is possible. So it just needs work. Put in the work.
So Naludia, the workshop for that Kukasi, so that people can know what you are doing and how can you help them.
So what I've been doing, I've been hosting a couple of events in fashion. I've been doing a couple of events in business. So I've been attending a lot of seminars around. But the missing thing was, we go to these seminars, we get inspired. Once those speakers go away, we are stuck. So I try to do small sessions whereby when you come out, you know what to do. If you spoke about you registering a company, next time we're speaking about you seeking funding or raising your own capital.
Okay.
Practical things a person can say, after here, I'm going there. Next time we are speaking about something else, I'm tired of us speaking. Next time, I want to start this. Next day, it's the same thing.
Okay. So is there a platform where young people can engage with you, especially under the situation COVID? Do you do like your live streaming once? Go in, like just go live on Instagram, over the advice.
So usually I would invite people I think are more far ahead than me.
Yeah.
I do something called Conversations with the Township Hustler. So on social media, I'm the Township Hustler. We do live events whereby
Township Hustler.
Township Hustler. Media. Yes. So I do invite other mentors. So, but the main thing we've been using now, it's Zoom. There's an app called Zoom. And Hangout. There's apps where you can do conferencing, video calls. We've been using that a lot, consulting a lot, getting new people plugged into the network. So we've been using technology since we've been.
Do you know someone who can hack Zoom?
I don't know about that.
No, I agree with somebody else. Just saying.
Just in case.
Yeah, no, just sexual is just a joke. No, but Kirata into it about for young people, especially PR is very important if you put on a campaign. You know, like I said, you can't do everything like Loena Kamkonovulela. You can work creative in the kitchen, but you still need your work to go out there, and that's where you come in. So the picture on what vision now, for because one of the challenges yo kopane le yona and ke nyaka gore o etsene le yona.
Okay.
Or once you start something kokasi,
Yeah.
like the pizza
Yeah.
thing that you're doing,
Yeah.
then the next thing, Tito sit down the line. Le na o nyako iti na ke gore bothata ba rena ke and so la computer ko same street shit ba botse di pizza what actually was that an inspiration for environment someone their age to do it before they can do it now?
I don't know. I think that's the power of ideas. You know, sometimes something you look at it and it seems as if it's hard until someone does it, and then everyone feels as if, oh, okay, so it's actually possible. So now we're choosing as a business to look at it as inspiration. We're choosing it to show people that, okay, so if we did this and other people can be able to follow, then we can even do even bigger things because. As a people, we've been limited in careers, we've been limited in what we think is a job, what we think you can make money from. You know, you must be a teacher, an engineer, an accountant, and a doctor. You know, there's like these 10 lists. Varsity, that's what they study.
But I know yeah, inspire. Mara I kawati.
Kawata because now Rushara declined. You know,
Yeah.
but you know the way that we're looking at it is that we're trying to change. For us, it's not just about pizza. For someone else, maybe it is, but for us, it's about changing people's lives. By changing people's life, someone will say "Joang" because we are rekish.
Yeah.
But the minute we're rekish and we're profitable, then we can hire more people. Then we can be more creative in solutions, like coming up with delivery systems, coming up with, you know, ways on reaching people on social media, using WhatsApp, using other payment methods, using technology. So we challenge ourselves to go further. And if other people want to copy, let them by all means, because at the end of the day, we're black, broke, we're in the township,
broke, yeah.
you know, and we need anything that can give us money. So if someone thinks it's a quick way to make money, but I can guarantee you, not everybody's gonna last. No one is gonna last in entrepreneurship. This thing is hard.
Yeah, no, it's
This thing is hard, but it's possible as well.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, we were selling via WhatsApp most of the time from last year. Now we have a website, you know, where people can be able to order online. So our benchmark is not even what Deben is. It's these big businesses that are in the States that have perfected what franchising pizza is. And that's what we look at. So if someone else copies, they're welcome to. But I can tell you it's a jungle in here.
Yeah,
it's a jungle. You must be ready to fight. You must be willing to be creative. And you must be willing to know what is it that why are you doing this thing? You know, it's a fella for a quick buck. There's no quick bucks in entrepreneurship in business. Quick bucks is for people who steal and people who sell drugs and whatever it is. Rona, that's not what we're about. We're here to...
Okay,
Liberty 10.
Yeah.
So when the township hustler, that's the hey Lina le hustler something.
For me, the hustler thing for me, it's just a narrative where you can change people's lives.
Yeah.
The spirit, basically, whatever you do, but that spirit of never giving up. So for me, I think when they thrown us to the townships, they thought that was a disadvantage. For me, I see it as an advantage.
Yeah.
Because now we were scattered, now we are together. And in collective, we can do a lot of things. There's a lot of money that can flow in ourselves.
Okay.
So we just have to change the mindset. I always say them, once engine A, you're right.
Yeah,
Can do
we
anything.
interrupt. But when the video we Tibo Tachi and Nabela need. So Obrela ka what you're talking about now. But problem erna. When I the Jews, Bana Ludulako, Hotin, Unarabo Sokolanya, Mara Badula Kamok. Rena as black people come home Lanka chain actually once you utomo bashap.
Wow.
So why is that?
So I think I can say my definition, there's an entrepreneur, then there's a lifestyle entrepreneur.
Okay.
Understand? So an entrepreneur, it's you worrying about you have bills to pay, staff to pay, this business has to grow. I have to sustain my life. Lifestyle entrepreneur is all about their success is linked to something. If I have a car, if I come out of the township, if I have this house, that's success to them. That's a lifestyle. But entrepreneurship is the mad, where you are with your people, where you are grinding, where you are fighting to create jobs.
Yeah.
It's about that. That's it, that the impact. That's entrepreneurship for me. So how we've been conditioned. Want to test a little bit of success? Batlo lawyer, batlo
Yeah.
It's also
that's a
tough as well.
disservice to the African people.
It's tough. I think also, I mean, as batho re dula mo locationeng, re na le mashata, it's dirty, it's chaotic, you understand? So sometimes I don't really blame someone who maybe they have a bit of money and they leave. But I think what must happen is don't leave and leave nothing behind. You know, I think we need to change. No one is going to change location unless Runari change. No one is going to upgrade the rural areas. In fact, most times now I find that the rural areas are much better than townships in terms of social standing and the way that people batuba pilanga. So I think that we don't work in groups as black people anymore. We don't work with one vision, one goal, and that goal should be anything that is black, particularly where black people are living. We need to fix it. No one is going to do that for us. And until we understand that, then we are going to constantly try to get money and go to Santon. But when I make that money, I need to understand what does it mean by me spending money qualificationing? How does that create impact? What does it mean me spending 20 rand reka kota kum kukunga qualificationing versus going to spend 60 rand at a McDonald's in Rivonia? If you understand that, then you understand, okay, I must spend more money here, and that chain of events will ensure that at least some upgrading will happen in the township.
Yeah, but the good thing about rural areas is that this thing because when the cooperatives you'll find them go to rural areas. This as a cooperative. Unlike Kukasi,
every man is for themselves.
Yeah, God for us all.
There's no group that works in isolation. There's no group that doesn't work in large numbers. There's no group, the Afrikaners do it, the Jews. You can count whoever else. You have to do it in numbers. You have to do it. Except for us.
Yeah.
You have to do it in Stockfells. Redirect the money that we're spending on Stockfells.
No, not WhatsApp group.
Not WhatsApp group. WhatsApp Stockfell. That's the only time we come together as a country, as a people.
Yeah.
So I think we need to understand the power of groups and where we spend our money.
Sometimes I don't agree. So sometimes I tried working with people, but sharp now. The more island things, you know.
Yeah.
Because this thing, sometimes when I more you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah.
And they take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find people that share the same ideals. So you don't try to like do your visions and your values align. So you find people who think the same that you do, who believe in the things that you do, and who are willing to spend money in those things. That's all you do. It doesn't have to be 100 people. Just 5 people is enough to be able to create that change.
But what do we do as black people on the weekend? Next time, like we've got so many people around us. But ona matata chelta ona lo moano ka mo phone o scrolla phone so wa bona hore skema tshita ka mara
mo
ka nthusa ene re kopana ka one thing rano as banna rano ya ke di cherry ka Monday ro break or ne ke tsere bana ba bangwe kae that's a common denominator lo re ya tlhako kasi a re kopane as black people, young black people, and talk about business. And never bona ka ro threat. Yeah, because I get for example go my Facebook page. I get familiar back then kabuma kisali tertiary.
Yeah.
I'll post something and not get a like. Or a comment.
Yeah.
Because close.
Yes.
Then I'll post something go group yak. People that really follows me by Lord Bandrata as Mashabela what I do. The response take it tolanko. Jabat by Lord Akiba at all. Marabali. Bale balo batsi bambali. They will never comment unless you post local one day. But no.
Friends because
maybe then all of a sudden but I
don't know why. Now I've struggled with family. I don't really have support from family. The people that are helping is people that like not even a full year.
So to many basari who do you
they'll come marabona nyana mara kitla rumela di post uskalebala rumela CV uyabona
Yeah.
because I mean you understand or our family they come from a different time where Robereka is the thing to do, so I can understand, but we have a problem. I don't know if ever, to be honest, yes, we talk these fancy things or we must come together. I don't know if we'll really ever get to the point where we fully realize where we should go and what we should be doing as a collective. So run with those you can run with. Do what you can. Babang batla no wana pele, because some people only buy into you once other people accept you.
Okay. So niku bucha elia on behind the scene vision ya lena ya di pizza. Do you guys wanna grow it into franchise or what?
Our goal, our 5-year plan is to franchise all 20 districts like Kuruleni. That's our goal. Our goal for now, for this year, is just to just build a good foundation. Make sure we can bring out the best product at the right time with the right pricing, in the right method, and then the rest will definitely.
But you've got the right formula now.
We've got the right formula right now. We're onto some. We haven't perfected it, but we're well on our way to being a real big player in the market. I think within 5 years we're definitely going to compete with the big guys in a big way, because we have got a market that they can't really they are in townships, sort of township malls, but we speak the language. We look like the people who buy. We talk and we eat, and what we make is what they eat on a daily basis. So I think we've got a winning formula. Yeah,
because in business it's all about identifying a gap. So once one of that gap, we use that opportunity. Because when you go to Molong, I know what you're talking about. The Molong, go to Township, I know the pizza job, something.
Not at all. And which is funny, actually, you would think a country this much quota, we would have maybe even franchised it. But it shows you, maybe we don't see ourselves the way that we should.
Okay. Now my only problem, kota, the traditional food. The price has been the same for the past 10 years. Mogodu rega 45 for 50 rand. Actually, why the price chart nice black people decide and the condition never told once you got 60
yo
it's still gonna be like that next year, even after next year. The traditional food is at over 60 rand, 50 rand. Mara the price is
it's because we're not building businesses. We're not building business. A business, it's the market. They are affected. It affects price. It affects everything is affected. We haven't been building businesses. We've been selling. That's why our tuck shop spaces were taken over by someone else, because they built a network. They built a business. Rona, we were just selling, and that's what needs to change. Molication. You don't open just tin fish ale and then as long as in the malio. No. That's not the way to do it. You must build a business, employ people. You are the marketer, you are the owner, that's not a business. That's not a business. Like you were saying, it's not a business.
There's no way you can do everything.
There's no way.
It's very important, because what I'm seeing, sometimes you open business to survive. So to survive is a danger. When you can't survive, it shuts down. So we need to build things that will outlive us. Basically, sometimes we need to be the ideas man, and then have proper systems and people who will just execute the idea.
Yes. So this is what I want to do. Everybody, copy for me. Can you go to the question? But you can go to question more go Facebook. If you need a question, tell me go which. I Instagram America cut. That town I do right. So can you go read this so after money? While you came into the question, get invite our syntax. As a collective, like remote shady putches because you guys lead business talent, because funding I'm gonna invite someone and I was so disappointed. Next posting to this funding for social media, commenting on J4 fair. and this is something that can help
Yeah.
but the upcoming business. But I think I poster kamarao. Yes, yes.
The comment, yeah.
The comment
Yeah,
di yakwa.
crash.
So kupela batho baka so if you have any question ya go butisha le ka no butisha mo. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is to just steal or mo eda atle mo re as a collective. Okay, o mongwe ko mara na butcha ka dipitsa re ke suggest o tla mo fetola. Short Township Hustler.
Number 1.
That name papa one. But maybe when you've made it to sound
Cool.
I agree in that the Township Hustler in that narrative ya ore sagere ko kasi, you know, it's a pro fire pro hustler
Rapanda.
Because nobody make it to that memorial wa PayPal. Thank you NRTV for broadcasting that. Wa tsamaya makupu o tester, yes. So more to that memorial service. Some guy are NL paper ba Tomile ba khereza. But at some point ba bona re, no guys, this is not working out. We really need to do something positive. Yeah, in touch with that thing. But someone said that. Then they started playing music. So I can have like a Jenny abona and I'll pay porridge guy. Yeah. So kakwali na la hustle.
The hustle, yeah.
Or khalera hustle. So una di position mo, le kana di position mo Facebook page if you want. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, I invite Sesintsako. Papa o ka meet da so that re ska to khata re khona berekela nako. Yeah, but Papa, I like what you're doing, you know, like for real. As young people, we need to do something. Hey, I was so inspired. Even Chaba to buy loro, we can always start something. Because tradition, yeah, the business, chako kasi ko recha mahobe, lidi kota fell. Like ko gitwang, ko leko show, leko rai. Yeah, it's always the same business. But I met this young chap the other day, and Udia the spice, utoko komotung kwanena. I'm putting the struggle sako rai or ko na they don't believe in me. They think kiarafa ki, but live young hakamu. So we had the sauce, like different sauce. So okay, and utoko marai, utoko rai. We need a fella that support. Yeah.
Which is another thing I think we don't speak on, like how our country, our government is not seeing the importance of just fully supporting the business. At least okay, Baba told me like
oh, okay.
So I think that's also another challenge. Yeah, but from now, with or without.
I just wish like the economic development, they gotta find an opportunity, and talk to these young people, you know, and have platform where they can sponsor production, because it costs money to do this.
There's a guy that we know, he does organic soap, you know, from scratch, from his kitchen, ubidisa aitsa sepa, from yoyoba oil, from, you know, this is a young boy who went to UJ as an engineer, and that's what he's doing from his kitchen. He's been struggling.
As an engineer.
As an engineer, and he's selling this soap, which is organic soaps. But what was already no sepa sesatura, because he sells a bar for 60 rand. So things like that, because with support you can reduce your prices. So you can have it accessible to other people. So we need a lot of. I mean, there's a young boy who does deliveries, Gadi bicycle. There's someone else. There's so many people, so many young people. I'm talking people who are under 25 who are actively on a day-to-day basis for the past 3 years have been running businesses that all they need is just the support, you know, just the support. So we need to stop. I don't know where the money is going. I mean, where did the 500 billion go? You know,
it's a mess.
So just we need help, man. We need help. But we're going to run either way. But
no,
we need the help.
It is something. Yeah, on that note, show it out and draw 500 billion. Hey, show it out wena papa. Irekile ni bet. So hey, re ka itsena mo dinin tabala gana ka funding ba re bolela too much. South Africa ke mathata so man. Yeah, but we'll push and work hard until corporate and government can believe more. Like you were saying, start something. I just cannot complain. I want to talk about just a business planning. When you go on action, you need to start something. It's kind of original idea. Because, oh yeah, let's welcome.
Hi, I'm good. Welcome.
And then how hard was it?
Okay, Buffett do that then before. Oh, okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, really busy. No, because as a collective, let's just talk. And they've got questions when you put each other, and my viewers out there whenever they need a question. So, nekopela we can introduce or man who tiang what's okay.
Nakenza kumkabela.
Oh, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
What's happening, Mike?
Igrini, are you on?
Yeah, I green it on.
Nakenza kumkabela. I am born and bred Ko Gauteng and from Soweto. My passion is in the arts. I love working with women. I'm a thorough feminist. Don't even like.
You are a feminist.
Completely. No, before I think before I'm black, I'm a woman, so I'm good. So that also defines a lot of what I do and how I push and where I push, right? I am a social activist. I believe in social justice. And yeah, so that's who I am now. But right now I come representing a global alliance, Global Philanthropy Alliance. It's such a mouthful, but it's called GPA. Well, once we've been acquainted, we just go GPA because name and surname is long. But what GPA does is that they are a seed funding grantor from the US, and they work in Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, and they support the starting of businesses. Often a lot of small businesses are not people who are looking for like 3 million, 10 million, you know, often when you look back, you say, can I have like 20K? They're like, what kind of business are you actually going to start if all you need is 20K? But sometimes if you're just starting your pizza place or you're starting a soap making business or a micro enterprise, you don't need $1 million. And so they're able to give $10,000 and $5,000 seed funding, as well as support. And I think what we're now trying to do is they've been in South Africa for a while and they've always worked with individuals. And now what we're trying to do is create a network where we can connect, link out, and create support for each other as small businesses, because often you'll find the problems we have are common. Sure. You know, we're facing common problems, common challenges, but also so instead of going to an outside service provider, we then become services for each other. When I have an event, I invite you, you cater, I invite you, you bring drinks, I invite somebody else who brings entertainment, and suddenly from what is a connected space, everybody's helping, everybody's working with each other. And it's not a thing of, but it's a thing of actually I come to you, and later on you'll come to me, and there's a reciprocity that exists between people and between businesses. Yeah, that was a mouthful. And now yeah, that's what it is.
So before they were identified, but
before like they used to run an open platform online to say if you are they enter. I knew it because a relative of mine was working with them and said, hey, there's this thing available. So I then applied. So I was granted in 2010. So this thing's been around for a while, you know. But only people who knew would know. If you knew where to look, you would know. So what happened last year is that they were saying South Africa is not responding. We're not finding interest. I mean, Kenya is finding some of the most fantastic ideas. They've got some people who are turning human waste into like fuel for fires in rural communities. They've got, because I mean, human waste, once you dry it, all it produces is methane, and methane is as powerful a gas as anything else, right? You have people who are in farming, you have people creating computers and apps that were fantastic. But they'd say, Mara, South Africa, we don't understand what's going on. They thought maybe it's because we're such a developed economy as compared to the others that we don't need that level of seed funding. People are like, nah, I've got an uncle or a mang who will give me money. But as no, this is a question of information and a question of access and a question of knowing where the stuff is. So what we started doing last year, I just sent out and they said, look, I'm a grantee, so I'm one of the family. Allow me a chance to just, from my platform, send out and say to people, if you fit the criteria, can you submit proposals? And we were inundated with so many people saying they need help. So I think there's an impression out there, we're good, we're sorted. And I think really it's a question of information coming through in the right platforms in the right way. I was shocked when they were like, the right, I was like, no, far from it.
Sure,
So,
yeah. But what you said about Kenya, that's some innovation. Right?
Yeah.
Like when people are talking small business, they're not, I mean, I know on the whole, we look at service level businesses, right? So where you're looking now to provide very developed services, right? Mara, some of the people in those countries, when they're talking small business, they're like inventing things like wind machines that are powering rural villages where you're like, oh, okay, like innovation is a thing. And I feel like maybe in South Africa, one of the things I've noticed we're not pushing as hard on is innovation. But that's really, I think, this is ish.
Do you not think it's an education?
This is a factor of our education system. When you get an education system, you're 30%. I'm not saying we are 30% people. I'm just saying, on the whole,
the bar is low.
But also innovation is suppressed. Also, like a close friend of mine is Nigerian, and he says when you live and grow up in Nigeria, from the moment you wake up, everything is rush, everything is competition, everything is do more, say more, be louder, be present. And I think our culture is kind of more laid back. You know, often I'll say, let's say Ubatlo is a pizza shop. You'll say, go Tembisa, I have a pizza shop. He'll say, hey, I want to make a pizza shop, go Tembisa. They'll say, no, but there's already one.
Why?
Like that's such a South African thing. How there's a corner motorekisa keep someone will say you can't go there because motorekisa. And you go, no, but if nakarekisa, then there's competition, then I have to see what else I offer that somebody else is not offering. So, and I say that we only say this to small businesses and like people in social related businesses. If Coke says I want to make another orange flavored drink, no one says mara fantastic. They say if you can make it, if you have a space, if you see it, do it. So we have this way of being polite with each other. We don't want to, hey, I compete who's doing clothing design. Do clothing design. Make your friend have to do better. Make yourself have to do more. Have like lower your price. Whatever the case is, competition is not a bad thing. It's a healthy thing. But I think our culture is laid back. So when you compare us with what Kenya and Nigeria are producing, we almost feel like we're sleeping. But part of the project then is to say, how do we awaken that? But I think, if I can, one of the exciting things that I've seen there, they embrace this idea of a social entrepreneur, which is what GPA funds. So yes, they find entrepreneurs, but importantly, entrepreneurs who can link their work or their product to a social good. So what does that mean? That's like, for instance, we started a bakery. We had a bakery where we were baking scones, cookies, etc., and selling them. But a majority of the profit, the reason we started the bakery was because we were running a tutoring program, Kokasi,
and we needed resources and supplies. We didn't get those resources and supplies, but we had the skill of being able to bake. So being able to offset one with the other made sense, right? Right now we have someone who has a pizza shop go Northwest, ne?